First generation Volkswagen Tiguan. Does it make for a good used buy? Let's find out from someone who bought one. This is Glenn. Glenn's from America, North Carolina.
That's right, yeah.
And you've lived in the UK for how long?
Almost a year, yeah.
Okay, so you came to the UK, you needed a car, you went for this.
I did. We bought a house, got two small kids, so I thought, I've got my hands full, I need something that would be good for, beating up and doing the things, going tip runs and things like that. And it's been a beast, it's been good. It's been good.
I love that, a beast.
Yeah.
So was it a case of you had that car in mind, or were you open to absolutely anything?
To be fair, I kind of actually wanted to get something like a Passat or something along those lines. I wanted an estate car, but this was in the back of my mind. In the US, I had something similar. I had an older CRV, which was the same size.
Right.
And my wife loved it. And when it retired, we moved on, we went to an estate. So that's why I kind of went in that direction. But with the smaller SUV, I thought it would be a good fit, especially smaller UK roads and parking spaces and things like that. Yeah. So it's been great. Yeah.
And so you were looking for something that had the space. This obviously has the space. Was there any other criteria? Was there anything else that you had to have in your car?
Yeah. Well, in the US, we mostly drive automatics. So I wanted to make sure it was a manual to teach my wife how to drive that.
Okay.
Which was quite fun, actually.
Yeah.
And then, crazy enough, I prefer the diesel at this point in my life because I've always been around petrol engines. So growing up, diesels have always been more reliable, more powerful, overall more economical. So I was kind of leaning towards that, and the 2-liter in this is ideal, truly.
It's funny, isn't it? Because of course diesel is in the UK, I don't know about with America, but in the UK they've really tried to get us away from diesel, having recommended it not that long ago,
right.
And now suddenly it's a nightmare. You can't have diesel.
Yeah.
But you have to say, for a car like this, with that kind of torque and that kind of economy, the diesel engines do generally still feel like the best fit for a car like this, I think.
Oh yeah, and that's why I bought it. To be fair, I wanted the power to be able to pull a trailer with no problems. If I want to go to the auctions and pick up a tinker car, I can pull it with this. It wouldn't hesitate. It'll do it. I potentially might get into motorsport, and it could tow a car to a track day. There's zero. I don't think that this car would hesitate to do anything I ask it to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I went that way.
And so this, what model year is this?
This is a 2008 model.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think they came out in 2007, but to be almost 20 years old, it only has 135,000 miles.
Wow.
So it's in good shape.
So no issues that you've had with it so far mechanically? No. Nothing that's sort of
none
been a problem?
No.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Cosmetic things, but you would expect that for something almost 20 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you maintain it, or do you take it?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of it. I mean, it's that easy.
You do the oil changes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. For the most part, unless it's a newer car, I do all of that maintenance myself.
Okay. So pick out maybe a couple of things that you love about this car, that you think is the best thing about this car, and a couple of things that if you could change about it, you would.
Okay. A few things I love. So it has plenty of torque, truly, like loads of torque. It pulls way better than most things that I've owned in the previous years. Even like big V6 petrol engines, it pulls better than that.
Wow.
Like I had a Honda Pilot with a 3.5 liter V6 petrol, and it feels stronger than that.
Wow, that's really impressive.
It is. Probably to do with the turbo as well. Being a 2-liter diesel with a turbo. Let's see here. The all-wheel drive seems to do quite well, especially like even coming into this gravel lot here, it seemed to catch quite quickly. So it took the power away and then delivered it where it needed to go. It was very direct there. The space is good. It's not too big, especially for, as I said, the smaller UK roads and parking spaces, but just enough for the kids and the stuff that comes along with them. The things that I don't particularly like, I can't say the transmission is my favorite. I can't.
Is
So
it oh no, it's manual.
it is a manual, yeah, and it's a 6-speed, which is fantastic. So on the motorway, good economy, you know, nice smooth ride, but it's got a very short first, and then third sometimes doesn't like to be taken. So it's like, you know, first for a very quick high rev, and then straight into second, and then into third, but every now and again it doesn't want to go, right? So it's like a hiccup, if you will. Beyond that, so it could be the gates of the I don't know, but I'm probably not going to go that deep into it.
Yeah.
It's just a beat around car, and it exactly that is perfect. 100% perfect. Yeah.
So that's a pretty good result.
Yeah.
So overall, if somebody was looking for a used car at a decent price, this is, you would say, quite high up the list of considerations.
Without a doubt. Absolutely. Yes. Yeah. Highly recommend it.
So that's what Glenn thinks of his first generation Volkswagen Tiguan. High praise, and maybe you have the same car. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and do think about subscribing to the channel. Lots more owner reviews coming very soon.